Testing? There we go. Now you guys can hear me. Forgot to turn on my Steel Series. What is up, my salty sailors? I gotta figure out what to call you guys. How have y'all been? I'm certainly a salty sailor right now. Maybe don't have the mic right in the way. Keyboard cam. Yeah, this is where you have you ever seen the high APM games where they have like the keyboard and stuff in the corner so you can see them. This is that, but just for me playing Talishar, right? Okay, so while we wait for people to filter in, I'm gonna do some pack openings. I got a couple boxes at my LGS last night. Figured to restock, and I also got a couple of these. I was like, I might actually play this game. Bit of a pivot. Maybe we become a Riftbound gamer instead. Gonna say that to the end though. Do my high seas box openings first. How have y'all's ProQuests been going? How y'all feeling about Fab right now? I should probably get a trash can, huh? Alright, I'm putting my keyboard in Narnia behind me. Higher APM for Talishar for sure equals more wins. Oh yeah, I forgot this is the set that has treasure packs. Maybe we'll get something nice. Probably not. Never get anything nice here. True, bro. I needed to do. Have you guys ever seen the meme of the one guy that's like sweating like crazy? He's like mashing his keyboard, and then there's the other guy that's just like la 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 while playing. I wanted to do that for what your experience playing Gravy Bones versus Verdance is. Got a HMS poop soup. Project Player. Oh, the thing at Grave Troll. I'm like definitely gonna forget to put my screen up when I put on the face cam. Congrats on the finals of Gravy, and welcome to the channel. I gotta figure out a better place. Oh, I got a burn bear. This. I like can't remember what my pack maintenance is for this set. Oh god, it's inverted now. Oh god, my brain hurts. Yeah, I'm looking forward to more of those. I'm looking forward to some of the other stores doing it too. So, for context for the rest of chat, one of the stores in the area started hosting a monthly 1K. And a couple of the other stores are talking about maybe getting in on that as well. Yeah, that must be OP getting to still get to play the game. Unlucky. I gotta. How about we shift down slightly? How about that? Yeah, I think I'm just like gonna ignore CC for a little bit and just work on LL now that I can't play anymore. Figure that should be something that I do at some point, right? This goes here. This goes here. Um, my testing for LL was such a meme. I just looked at how broken the format was and just went, nah, this shit ain't making it to Worlds, and didn't bother practicing LL at all until very recently. Now, Mara, you're going to be excited to see today. We're playing a aggro Dromai list. No, I'm not locking in anything. I kind of hate all the decks right now, to be honest. I really liked Gravy Bones before the ban, but I'm really not been enjoying playing him. So I'm kind of lost at the moment, but I'm also just not really thinking about it at the moment. I'm just going to worry about that later. See if, like, maybe the team comes up with something. Got a double Rigor Mortis. Got a Marvel Rigor Mortis. You guys see that? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm a boring gamer and play Verdance or something. We'll see. Yeah, I really don't like how Gravy Bones feels. They got an Amethyst Amulet. The deck feels like really bad to play. It feels like have you ever heard people describe Levia as a deck that always goes X2? Like you start every event with 2 losses no matter what. It feels kind of like that with Gravy, except for instead of starting X2, you start 4-2, which is significantly better. You're basically guaranteed 4 wins by playing Gravy, because like the deck just poops on your opponent on the games that it's working. It'll be like you get 4 games that you just run over your opponent, 2 games that your deck runs over itself, and then a handful of real games. It feels like I'm playing a slot machine. It's really unfun. But that was also the problem I had with Prism, where it just felt like a slot machine a lot of the time. And it's just not how I want to engage with this game. That's not the reason that I decided to play Flesh and Blood. If I wanted slot machine gaming, I'd play Magic. Got a foil surface shaking. Also, Mara, if you're like, I don't know how long you're planning on watching stream, but if you wanted to jump in a Discord call when we started doing the Dromai games, I'd be down for that. We can Hydra some games. That'd be fun. Yeah, Gravy is definitely a deck that needs a lot of time to be put into it to get a lot of mileage out of it, for sure. That's the other thing. It's like I put so much work into this deck, and it feels like because of the inconsistency, the work doesn't necessarily pay off. Because while yes, I definitely get an edge playing the deck that I understand how to play it, I don't get to decide whether or not I lose a lot of the games. My deck decides for me. Like some games, you go 7 turns straight without making a gold, and half of your turns are casting an ally from hand. You didn't get to decide whether or not you won that game. There's no skill to be gained there of navigating the game differently. You just literally never saw a card that made gold. It's like, what are you supposed to do in that scenario? I really wish that they would unban Tipple, or at least bring back another set of them and just ban something else. I would rather the power ceiling of Gravy be brought down, but the consistency of Gravy be brought up. Like, make the deck feel good to play instead, right? Yeah, crying is your only out, and hope that your opponent takes mercy on you. Got a yellow sloop. Bro, I'm like a mega deceased like half the games I play as Gravy. It's so annoying. I hate it. it's like it's doubly sad. Like I'm mourning it basically because I think Gravy Bones was my favorite deck I might have played in any card game ever. I've said this before on stream, like, which is blasphemy if you've known me for a long time for me to say that I like a deck more than OG Prism. But I really did. It was so skillful. It was so rewarding. And now it's just sad. You just like don't get to decide whether or not you win or lose a lot of your games. You have like moments that you're like, oh my god, I navigated the situation perfectly, and I feel really rewarded for that. But it doesn't come up often enough. It almost feels like in Magic where you get that like one moment a game where you actually made a meaningful choice. I definitely lost a game in a PQ and my gravy opponent turned 0 Chum plus Oyston and then had Fearless. Yeah, that's a fake game. Like, what are we doing here? What a meme. I don't know, man. It's depressing. I might still just play it. Got a foil second. I might still play it and a Chum. But I'm not going to be happy about it. But I'm not going to be happy no matter what deck I bring to this event, I think. We're all just going to sit there and flip some coins into each other. Yeah, Miss OG Prism. I wish she was better in LL. I don't think she's good enough in LL right now, but I need to put some more time into her. I haven't, like I said, I haven't really put that much time into LL. Just like in theory, she doesn't seem very good. You can play, God, what's the name of that card? Jittery Bones Red is better than a 0 for 4. It draws you a card. Got another foil Majestic in this box. This goes here. Yeah, it's like if you're going to play a deck that's good into Starvo, you might as well play Dromai, right? I imagine that's significantly better. Have you won a Pro Quest yet, Mara? Are you legally allowed to play the game? I mean, my list before was on Sloop and Blue Jittery, and I was debating on putting Red Jittery in the deck. I think it's not completely unreasonable to play that. Not banned for grenades. Yeah, Dio seems really good. I think that's like a deck that would be on my radar if I had already put time into Dio, but I actually need a non-foil loan shark. I own a foil and 2 non-foils. Yeah, I think if I already knew how to play Dio, I would consider playing it at this event, but starting from scratch with this much time left, that seems kind of dubious. Yeah. And if I'm going to like pick up a deck short notice, it might as well be something simple like Verdance, right? Like that's not a deck that's going to require a lot of brain power to learn. For these commons. All right, who here actually plays Riftbound? Or understands anything about Riftbound? I know actually nothing about the game. I played League like an eon ago. I'm old enough that I know what the League of Cleavers was. Another poop soup card. Does no one here play Riftbound? That's shocking. There's got to be someone here that plays Riftbound. Yeah, I also haven't looked at it at all. Just I have boxes. I want to know if anyone here can tell me if I open anything good. I'm debating on going to the Orlando event. A couple of my friends are going that I haven't seen in a while, so kind of debating on going just as an excuse to hang out with them. Honestly, I'm kind of over these high seas boxes. I kind of want to just like open the rest of these off camera, or like at the end of stream when I'm tired, and just like use it as AMA time, and just jump to the Riftbound and then start doing Talishar gaming. But the rarity symbol doesn't actually mean anything to me. I don't know what any of the rarity symbols mean. I actually know zero about the game, other than there's League of Legends characters. Oh, I got a Cogworks Tinkering. Nice. Golden hexagons are good. Okay. You're gonna watch me figure out what these cards are in real time. Bam, bam. Oh, I didn't give no quarter. That was a good pack. All right. I got a few more packs in this box. And we're just going to do the Riftbound, and I'll do the rest of these boxes later. And then we'll start doing Talishar gaming. That goes here. This goes here. I definitely mess up all these piles. What's the best and worst part about League of Legends? Is it the players? I'm so glad that I don't play that game anymore. Got a diamond amulet. Is that still good? That used to be like $1 million. So here's the thing. I don't know what an alt art is if I don't know what the original art is. Heck. I think League would have been a much better game and probably been less toxic if the games were shorter. Like you look at Pokemon Unite, the games are like what, like 5-10 minutes long. And I think that really helps because if a game is going south in League, you're stuck there for like 30-40 minutes and you're like held hostage by it. If a game goes south in Pokemon, you're like, whatever, it's just gonna be another 5 minutes and then I'm out and I'm into the next game. But like the sunk cost that you have by being trapped in the game kind of lends itself to toxicity, I think. All right, let me get these high seas boxes off my desk. Then we'll open the Riftbound. I'm gonna need your help, guys. You tell me if I open something good. Tell me if I need to be excited. That's when you all just gaslight me and tell me every card I open is good. This is good. Thick plastic. Does this mean anything? Is this like a first edition symbol or something? What is this? Is it just an authenticity thing? Okay, I put these high seas boxes in a dumbass place. Like right where I want to put my trash can. Is Singed a character in Riftbound yet? That was my favorite character to play in League. Just like run in circles and spamming the laugh. Emote at your opponent. Alright, I'll try going like a little slower on these just so we can like look at them together. Origins. Alright, how do I like opening these? Are there codes? No, okay. I guess the good card's at the back. Stupefy. Oh, he's so cute. Little pupper. He's such a good little boy. Wait, what are these sideways cards? Oh, wait. Oh, my brain. Huh? Huh? Is it like one applies to me, one applies to my opponent or something? And we got these for fancy cards. Are any of these good? uh, is the purple rare? What's the different symbols? I got 2 purples and like a gold. Chaos rune. Chaos. We'll do this, I guess. And what is this, like a mythic? Or is like is the purple like an uncommon? No, green must be uncommon. Chaos. I need to play Stranger in Paradise. I think that game actually looks good. So what's orange? Do you get an orange in every pack, or did I just luck sack? The more points the symbol has, the rarer. Oh, like the edges on it. So this is actual 0 edges. So it's terrible. That makes sense, I guess. Is this good? Am I a millionaire? This just looks like a magic card. Ook ook. Is that Trundle? Or am I just being racist? That's nice art. Wait, another Spoils of War? Okay, so we got Bryn here Thunder Song. Relentless Storm. And Mystic Reversal. That's really cool art. Maro, look, it's dragons. You've been summoned. Need some more like light over here so I can see the foiling myself. I don't know how I like the foiling. It's kind of flat. But I imagine there's like fancier foils. So did I just like Omega Luxac getting 2 of those in a row then? You're saying AI art? I have no comment on that. I have no idea, man. People smarter than me can comment on that. Oh, he's so cute and chubby. Wait, we're really just gravy gaming out here. We got like a necro thing with a boat. Hold on. Immediately followed by a ninja card. Disgusting. On God. Oh, it's foil. Wait, did I miss? No, it's the last 3 cards. Okay. So you can get common foils back here too, I guess. Okay. And then we got a Lee Sin. And then we got an overt operation. So are these like hero cards? The ones with like these symbols? And this is like the color identity of your deck or something? We'll go through a few more packs of looking at the commons, and then we'll start cutting to the back. Is your commander? Okay. So is the ones with these symbols here the commanders? Hidden Blade. The damn. Damn. Got another common. Got a Carnivorous Snapvine. And a Convergent Mutation. Damn. Looks like we truly did luck sack getting 2 of these in a row. Unlucky. Are these seeded where it's like a certain number of things that you can pull in a box? Is that Caitlyn? Or am I just being racist? The ones with the colors are your color identity. That's... And there is another that is your actual commander. It's weird, but it makes sense. Okay, I believe you. Got a Kasai, a Karma, and a Leona. Oh, I heckin' loved playing Leona. I have one mode, and it's go in. Oh man, Leona was me channeling my inner Mara. No blocks, only Smork. 1,000, Tailed Watcher, Time Warp, Ari. So none of the ones that we just opened? Unlucky. Oh! Wait, why won't he eat? No, eat. You're so cute. You gotta get big and strong. Got a Face Breaker. Commander Ledros. And a Tide Turner. Okay, we'll start going through the commons fast now. Should I do the thing that Pokemon people do where I'm like, shink? I can't do that. It's so hard. And I'm definitely gonna like fuck up cards doing that. Oh, the item I always got. Oh, Twisted Fate. So you can get like the characters as like a card that you cast and as your commander, I guess. Zonias. And oh wait, did I miss one? Oh, I don't like the foiling on the commons. It's like it's so hard telling that this is a foil. I bet you can't even tell on the camera, can you? How much is Ari? Of course everyone wants Ari. Fucking gooners. Speak of the devil. The Harrowing. Wait, is he tasty? Or does he think we're tasty? Oh, we got a Jinx. Is that the cover art Jinx? It is. It's the this one. That's cool. So we got the Commander Jinx. We got a Kraken Hunter. And, oh, we got a textured card. Can someone give me a price check on this? That's cool. Let me sleeve this. How many dollar reduce is this? I should put it not in a sleeve that already says light play on it. Am I a millionaire? How many like fancy cards like that do you get in a box? Disintegrate. Not bad. Yeah, I hate the common foils. They look so bad. Oh, one of my favorite characters. I heckin' love Vi. Punch first. Ask questions while punching. Two per box? Okay, cool. Oh, another Poro. Oh, he's zooming. This guy definitely boosts. Wizened Elder, Warwick, and Wraith of Echoes. So do the purple ones only come in foil? Or like basically is there any way for me to get my deck all non-foil? I assume no. We got a Fighter Fright, Mundo, I go where I please, and Fiora. Is it just me or does Fiora look kind of Asian in this art? Isn't she supposed to be like French? Huh. What's for the most part you believe? I already forgot what I asked. I'm too poro brained. We got a Cleave, the League of Cleavers, Shen. Oh, we got something fancy in the back. A Maddened Marauder and a Fury Rune. I assume these are like lands. Are foil lands good? That feels like the type of thing that is one per box. Am I wrong? Oh, hey Wolf, what's up? Are you gonna be playing this card game? Got a Caitlyn. Albus. Is this the guy from the movies? Or from the anime? One of the No, he's not the guy that had the toy, right? Remember there's the one that like had like the Rubik's Cube toy that was kind of an idiot? That's not that guy, right? Me and some of my friends might be going to Orlando to play if you're interested in joining us. Wolf. Got a the Sunderer. Solari Shrine. And Misfortune. That's a really cool Misfortune art. I really like this artwork. I don't think I've ever seen her look like that. She always looks like kind of goofy in the artwork that I've seen of her in the past. No. We're not going to Vegas. I guess I missed that. We're about to have the World Championships for Fab in like a few weeks. So we're all kind of grinding that right now. But one of my other friends was planning on going to the Florida thing. So after Worlds, a couple of us were thinking of maybe joining him because we haven't seen him in a while. He quit Fab, so he just got busy. But his significant other was getting into this card game, so he's like, "Oh, it's something to do with the wife or the you know, not actually wife, but the lady friend. I'll support her hobby and go with her type of thing." So we might join them. Got a Raging Firebrand, a Yasuo, and I definitely missed a foil because I can't tell when these commons are foil. God, I fucking hate these commons. Who's busy? I'm busy, or you're busy? We're getting busy? Oh, monkey! Yeah, and he just like it doesn't have the time to put into Fab. He's got life stuff going on. Got a Darius. Like he's got good things going on in life that are taking up his time. So his priorities is his life things, not the game, which is fair. Good for him. I want the best for him. But whenever I have a chance to hang out with him, I always try to, go out of my way to do something with him. Oh, it's not. I thought that was a Poro, and I got really excited. I wanted to play as a Poro. Malzahar. Yeah, like, and if I don't go to this, maybe I'll just do like a cookout or something. We usually try doing like one or two cookout things a year. What sword is that? Oh, it's not a sword. Looked like a sword. That looks like a sword. Who the fuck is this guy? King's Edict? Looks like a bitch. I got 2 boxes from my LGS. I figured it'd be something fun to open on stream. Got a Cruel Patron, Karthus, and Ravenborn Tome. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to play this game or not yet. I'm going to figure that out after Worlds. I figured it'd at least be something fun to open, though. I love this Zoomin' Boro, though. He's boosting. Soul Gorger. Oh, Sona. And Seal of Insights. Jimmy's been doing the Gundam card game. He just went to the regionals in Canada a little while ago. What the fuck? Look how jacked up this card is. Can't tell if that's from how I opened it or not, but it will have Riot money for prizing. Surely they will push their prizing for the first year. Well, the first event that I was thinking of going to, the Florida one, is 3 different tournaments. It's once Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it's a 5K, a 10K, and then a 5K. Oh, we got something fancy. We got Teemo. Teemo. Ugh. Right into the garbage. All right, 2 more packs in the first box. I don't think you guys can tell, but there's like glitter on my hands from the pack openings. I can't tell if it's from these packs or from the Fab packs. Thanks, Mara. We got a Chemtech Enforcer, Zanuite Bouncer, and a Blitzcrank can bounce on that thing. Yeah, all that could be cool. I don't think I'm interested in playing this game casually unless it's like super duper fun. So it'll just be, are the tournaments good prizing? And another Leona. So how does this come? Is this the same one? It's not the same one. So this is one that goes in my deck and versus a commander. That's cool. Okay, next box. Yeah, if I want to play something like fun and casual, I don't know. It'd probably just be Commander, but I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just like hang out with my friends and just do something else than play a casual card game. Um, Honestly, after Worlds, I'm probably just going to spend time in Final Fantasy 14. I want to get ready for the next raid tier and try doing the next ultimate. We got a Stand United, a Tryndamere, and a Victor. That's really cool looking. The critically acclaimed MMORPG with free trial up to level 70, including Heaven's Ward and Stormblood? Yes, that one. Oh, another misfortune. Oh, and another misfortune. So are these the same as the one from earlier? No. That's cool. How much is this misfortune? That's a goofy looking skin. I guess that makes a lot of sense for them as far as a card game goes to just say, we're going to make the skins in the game alt arts. That's pretty smart. Mega Mech. Oh, we got an Ari. And what is this? That's so cool looking. Okay, is this the Ari that everyone's actually nutting over? Is this like money? This is so cool looking. It's got like, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's got like gold trim on it. This is a nice looking foil. Is this the same one as earlier? So it's not that one. It's this one. That's really cool. They're doing a good job with their foils and such for the fancy stuff. I don't think the foiling looks that great on the normal stuff. $80. Oh, is the Ari good? Bro, we're like actually 3 packs into this box. This Ari's Garbo, but I already sleeved it. Oh, Udyr. Thousand-Tailed Watcher and Signature Spell. Interesting. I guess signature spells would be like ultimates. Harnessed Dragon. That's cool. And another Solari Shrine. I'm gonna just put those tokens in the trash. Yeah, it definitely looks cool, at least. Yeah, paid for the box, right? Maybe. Not quite. Oh, wait, we got the foil boost Poro! I'm more excited about this than the Leona. Not gonna lie. He gets a sleeve. He's my guy. This is my favorite card so far. We're boosting. Hallowed Tomb, Mistfall, and Heimerdinger. First Heimerdinger we've seen. Okay, but is there like a pet class or a summoner class in this game? Teemo. Disgusting. Tarek. Gems. I do not know who this character is. Is this the good Ari? I assume no. I assume the Ari that people are going crazy for has got to be like a alt art one or something. $1K. Holy moly. Unlucky. Teemo. And invert timelines? Interesting. So, does that mean I'm done getting hits for this box? Because I got this and this. Am I done for the box? Promising Future, another Leona, and a Sealed Focus. Huh. Blind Fury. Kasai, but not the Kasai that we all know. And another Victor. A different type of Victor, though. So they're not seeded then. It's not like you're guaranteed to get like 2 hits a box or something like Bandai boxes do. That was my question earlier. Oh, we got a set. A JoJo's man. An enemy stand user. That's cool. Oh, I'm so excited for the new seasons of JoJo's. We got any JoJo's enjoyers here? If you're not, you can leave. You're banned. Ho ho. I have to open these packs to get closer to you. Two, 1, 3? I don't know what that means. Oh, we got another fancy thing. So we got 4 fancy things in this box. We got a Darius. Oh, you're talking about which JoJo arcs you liked? I really liked Arc 2 and Arc 5. I think those are my 2 favorites. Zenith Blade. That's cool. I really liked Giorno as a character. He was really interesting. Lightheart Darkness Bees. Something something Keyblade. Vilemaw Lair. Draven and Darius. Just a few packs left, and then we'll start getting into games. Hit Rookie, Base Breaker, and Grand Stratagem. Quick, Mara, buy it. Don't tell anyone, just buy it. Make your 20 bucks. Tide Turner, Yasuo, and Stormbringer. Oh, this is Volibear. These are like hurting the edge of my finger to open. Riptide Rex. Vayne. That's a weird looking Vayne. Since when does she have a haircut like that? And another Misfortune. 2 packs left. You know what packs I hated opening? Or actually, more specifically, what cards I hated sorting? Final Fantasy TCG. They actually like gave me paper cuts from the edges of the cards. Sundisk, Volibear, and Victor. Last pack. Got a nope, that's a common. Or rare, whatever. Cemetery Attendant, Set, and Mistfall. That was fun. Has anyone played this game? Do you like it? That was one of the things that I really hated about the Final Fantasy TCG also, the art. It was just like all copy paste art from the existing stuff, very little original artwork. Which ironically, that's what Magic does now with all their fucking Universes Beyond shit. Like, let's literally just take a screenshot from like a TV show, throw it on a card, and charge you up the ass for it. So cringe. All right, I'm gonna get my green screen set up. Give me 1 second. Properties. Turn on green screen. Let's adjust my lighting so the green screen doesn't look shitty. I guess I have to adjust the green screen settings instead. That looks a little bit better. We'll go with that. I'm too lazy to fix this. Lock that. Change what window we're looking at. size this a bit. Come on. Work with me. There we go. Oh. Okay, once we get into games, let me know if you guys want me to adjust my screen any more than this. Yeah, Mara, I told you we were going with a aggro slanted version of the deck. Catch up on chat real quick. Play Jinx, like Fab more. See it playing as a casual thing. Want to play Jinx? I was a Jinx main, and I did not have the APM to be a 80 carry. Holy, I was playing with 2 potatoes as thumbs. Well, the prices that they were saying earlier was for the fancy cards, and those were like alternate art versions of cards. I have no idea what the actual prices of anything is. This is just chat telling me. I have no idea what I was looking at. Okay, so today we're gonna be playing some Dromai. I got to get some LL practice in for Worlds. I'm just experimenting with some stuff here. We're not settled on anything because this is like really early on in my testing cycle for LL. I'm pretty behind on it, to be honest. I spent so much time focusing on Gravy just for me to doom on the deck. Keck. Um, so this is the deck. I do have sideboard plans for it. If you want this list with sideboards, it's on the Patreon. Feel free to check that out. Tomorrow we're going to be streaming again, doing some more Dromai, and we're going to be looking at more of a aggro version, not aggro, a more defensive version of the deck, more traditional, more in line with what I normally play for Dromai. Again, just experimenting with some stuff, kind of seeing what I do and don't like about the deck, getting a feel for different matchups. So that will also be on the Patreon if you would like that deck list. Otherwise, don't take any of the gameplay here with just like take the gameplay with a grain of salt because it's just going to be me experimenting it. The objective is not to win games; it's to get a feel for cards that I do and don't like, interaction discovery, and try to learn about some of the matchups and the cadences of how the different matchups play. Heads up, Pheno. I've been siding burn them all out against things these days. Good into Starvo, but too slow elsewhere. Yeah, I do typically like siding it out versus the aggro decks. It's like if the game's not going to go long enough for me to even get 3 points out of the burn, why am I playing it? I'll leave it in if I just want it as a 3 block, or like I need to make sure I can play small hands, but I do agree with you on that. It typically should come out against the super fast matchups. Um, I don't know if that's how I have this sided right now, because also some of my siding is experimental. Like this is not how I would normally side, but I need to. If I'm going to play a list like this, then I need to lean into the aggro slant in some of the matchups and see how the matchup plays when I go balls to the walls aggro. And if I board out those cards, then it defeats the point of this testing process. Because again, this is about discovery. Maybe I discover that a matchup is actually playable going balls to the walls aggro when I didn't think that it was, and I learned something new. Again, the objective is not to win games, it is to learn. We're just trying to learn different interactions and play styles here. So let's jump into some games. Yeah, I feel naked without D-Reacts. I hate it. A Jarl? I don't even want to play against Jarl. We're dodging this. Like, that is not a deck that I'm going to face at Worlds. So we've got the sinks, and then I also have the shelters. I feel like we need the shelters for some of the arcane decks. Yeah, like I'm not going to learn anything playing Jarl, and that's not going to be helpful for my testing. That's just a waste of time. Well, so some of the arcane decks, while yes, they're sending physical, sometimes it's clear your board while sending arcane at your face. Or I actually want to. Yeah, this is actually a matchup I might see. So we'll play this and get mad after 30 seconds of him taking 100% of the clock and then leave Keck. Oh, wait, we get to make Ash? This is OP. I will adjust it in 1 second as soon as he passes. You guys don't need to see the chat, right? Part of me almost wants to start by cracking gold just to get this blue out of my hand. Can't see my hand. My god, this is an abortion. There's an argument for just holding on to the blue there, just to like IP it, but whatever. But also just arsenal the tome. Go like rabble into Thamai. Arsenal the tome for next turn. Kind of like that. He doesn't have an arsenal, so it's not like I'm under that much pressure right now. No, we go neutral and Ash. And then we have the tome for next turn to make Ash. Because we made an Ash on his turn. Yeah. If we didn't make the turn 0 Ash, I don't make that play for sure. Okay, what are we doing? Surely we just play one of these pots. Maybe his hand is another pot. What are we doing? Okay, we're just him. Oh, he cracked a potion. I didn't see that. Okay, what do we want to do? Well, we have too many things that use our action point here. So I think we gotta get rid of some of them. We do have a snaps, though. I think let's get rid of the dust up. We're gonna play the Moraga, we're gonna play the Kyloria, we're gonna play the Rabble, we're gonna play a Chain Ender, and then we might snaps play something else. I guess we just like draw off of the Kyloria or the Snatch and get an Arsenal or Snap. Just, like, get rid of both of these. Unlucky. Well, we could have held the Oath to Arsenal it and have that as a chain starter for next turn. Okay. Blocking this Kylori out when you know I have a passing on top is kind of goofy, but whatever. Man, I don't even want to draw this card. Oh, true. Hidden text. I forgot about the hidden text of this card. True. Oh, that's a good point, Mara. I think I agree with you that I should have protected the Thamai better. Honestly, I don't even want to draw this card. I think I just Arsenal the Snatch and use it as a starter for next turn. So we can go Oath, Tome. Can't play the Snatch if we do it, the Oath. So maybe we don't play the Oath and we pitch it to the Tome. Bro's drawing all the cards. Holy. Too bad we haven't made any Ash Wings yet. So no matter what, he gets the resources off of this. I think I still A B because like I don't need this during my own turn because he can't do anything because of the Thamai. Using Tunic here is kind of crazy. This is so much wheel spinning. This doesn't actually advance you towards winning the game. Unless you could grab something that kills the Thamai here. Then that would have made sense. One thing that's awkward about this tome here is we don't actually have anything to use resources on at the moment. So hopefully we draw something. But it's like, what's the alternative? This hand doesn't really do a whole lot. Our turn is like, play Oath, swing the guys, play Dust Up, pass. Well, we can't draw a card off Kyloria, right? Because he has items. Like, this is just gonna steal an item or get 2 cards. I also forgot about that. So we play the Tome. It's like, do we play the Oath, then play the Tome? Or do we forego the Oath? Because if we play the Oath, we can't play the Snatch. And I think we want to resolve our Arsenal card. Sure, I don't think we need to open on that. I think we can just open on Tome and then decide after that. We would draw pretty fucking good. We'd use both of our resources. Play both of these. Get back a flame. Actually, do we even get the flame call? Does flame call do anything? Just 3 damage, right? It might be better to hold the Dust Up than the flame call. This is still 4 damage. This is 4 plus an Ashwing, where this is 3 plus resources that we can't use, or 4. I think the Dust Up's actually better. And then that leaves us with floating resources. So that way we can potentially use the resources on something we draw off of the Snatch. I think I like that better. Well, we're going to make 3 Ashwings off of the Rake, so I think we're good on Ashwings after this. It's just, what are we doing with a Flame Call here? I don't think we actually do anything with the Flame Call. Okay. We'll jump into another game in just a moment. I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick. Ooh, behind the green screen. I don't know how much I value actually getting an Arsenal there. Ugh. Okay. If it's not one of these buttons, we dodge. That's the rule. Ugh. A little saliva went down the wrong pipe. My God. I'm dying out here. Which deck? I mean, that would probably be off meta decks. Just I've literally never played the matchup, so I don't feel confident. That would be the answer. Like I don't actually feel like my God. Oh my God. I just feel it like tickling in the back of my throat and it won't come out. Like Syndra, I don't think is one of those decks. Weirdly enough, I actually feel pretty confident into Syndra. It's not confident that I'm going to win necessarily, but I feel like I have a very good understanding of the matchup and my decision making in it. Bro, I am dying. I'm banned and I'm dying. This is tragic. Also, where the fuck are the players? Holy. No, I need to die on stream so that way I have proof for insurance. um Yeah, it's gotta be some horseshit deck like Bolton or some nonsense that I'm like, I don't have games against this. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, here's the actual answer. I don't feel confident playing Gravy into Dromai or any LL heroes. They took away my CYBs. Now I can't keep looping yellow CYB with Scoob. Oh, looks like Noah did not win Great Stories. We need to find out if he took a strategic second place again. Oh, okay, let's try the other one. Competitive. And we'll just see which one pops first. Oh, what happened to this? Did it crash because I'm in another queue? Yeah, we're doing LL. Getting some practice in. Theoretically. Oh, a Florian. Oh, guys, I don't want to play against Florian. Not one of the buttons. Okay, fine. No, we're practicing for Worlds right now. I don't have a button for this, so we're gonna figure it out. Yeah. It's gotta be like Stack Florian, right? Scars? Mara, what do you bring in for the last couple cards? The only thing that jumps out at me is Scar. I could see Command and Conquer being reasonable. Oh, we get to make Ash? Wait, you can kill dragons. You lied to me. What is this nonsense? Maybe we don't play this because if so, like, what's the play? We play this, we draw a card, and then play this past no arsenal? That's bad. Cracking gold is probably better. I feel like I want to put a dragon in play, no? I'm just gonna do this. Like, surely it's make Ash, put dragon in play, get an arsenal pass. Like, maybe there's an argument for not giving him a target to attack? But surely my life total is relevant if he's presenting like this. Like, with this armor setup. Interesting. Legal game actions are being made. Play Tome, see what's up. Agree? Agree. Do you even attack, or do you just put dragons on the board and pass? Because, like, me attacking actually gives him value by blocking, right? I kind of don't hate just, like, putting more shit in play before doing anything. Just, like, stack up a crazy board. That's true. I kind of want to wait, like, for a no phantasm, though. Is that crazy? You just swing? Okay, we're gonna listen to you. I think I would just pass here normally. But you said swing, so we're gonna swing. Because also he doesn't have earth cards, so if we don't swing, he can't, like, actually put shit in the grave. Watch this. He's gonna take the damage from this, but then pop this. Watch. Oh! Wait, what's going on over there? He's not stacking for shit. I shouldn't have attacked. I gave him an Earth card. No! This is the second time you've lied to me, Mara. What do we put back? Let's put our thinking caps on. This is why I kind of wanted to just pass. Right? Like, what does he do if we just pass? He just, like, does nothing and then passes back? Maybe he plays a Read the Runes? I think we're supposed to just pass. It wouldn't gain him 9 life. It would give him value on his cards in hand. He took 3 damage for our turn, right? No, 6 damage? It would have gained him 6 damage. But then he would have just done nothing on his turn. Bro, what? Why are you popping this one? Kind of an unfortunate draw, but whatever, it's a good arsenal. I would love to see a Rake the Embers right now. Okay, what are we doing? Play this. Play this. Swing both men. Command and Conquer or Dust Up at the end. Or Rabble, Billowing, pitching this. Swing, swing, Dust Up, hold this for later. I think I liked getting this out now. True, I'd have to Arsenal the Command and Conquer, you're right. Or just Arsenal the Rabble, pitch the Command and Conquer. That probably makes more sense. Yeah, this is always happening. It was just a question of, do we play this or do we play this? Which goes in Arsenal? I also think I like Rabble and Arsenal more. There's like a consideration for trying to pitch the Rabble though, so that way we would have a go again attack in our second cycle. I'm assuming this game is going to go to second cycle, but I guess if you're just going to trade damage with us like this, then no. I'd love to see some dragons. That's what I'd really like to see right now. Some way to put dragons on the board. That was always one thing that I had a problem with the more aggro slanted version of the deck. Sometimes you just like wouldn't draw dragons and be kind of annoying. We can always bottom this to the E strike. We can go like Chromai, Rabble, E strike, Arsenal, Tome. That's like pretty reasonable. We could also go Chromai, E strike, draw card, and then think about our Tome. No, because then we'd have Tome plus one card. That's kind of goofy. It's probably better to just go plus on the E strike. I guess we see what's on top, right? Just like figure out what's on top, and if we want to play this Tome, that might change things. That makes more sense. Or we just put the passing in play. Passing seems pretty good. What did we draw? Blaze? Okay. Ah, that makes sense. Does it? You already had 2 Earth cards. Okay, whatever, man. You do you. Oh, so that way he could go 2/3/3. That makes sense. Could also just bottom the Tome with the E strike, right? I don't actually hate putting this passing Mirage in play. We could go Chromai, swing, bottom the Tome, draw the Blaze, put passing in play, Arsenal the Blaze. I don't hate that. We don't have to play. Like, he has a bounce. We don't have to play this. And we already have Ash. Unfortunate. Man, my Kingdom for Rake the Embers. Holy shit. There we go. Unfortunate. I think I just block this out. This Rake is pretty important, and I don't see reason to give up the Tome. Yeah, I still think we were supposed to just do nothing at the beginning of the game and just, like, pass. I think we were, like, significantly farther ahead if we just did nothing at the beginning. It's fine, but just something to think about. Both of these, I think. Let me do this. Swing with... I guess I don't care if he pops this. I think I want to give this no Phantasm. He only has one Earth card, so I don't want to break Chain. This should get his armor. That makes sense. Well, we didn't put dragons in play for a couple turns. I think we were supposed to just pass at the beginning. I think if we just passed and kept our board, we were significantly further ahead. I think we just gave him value on his cards. But yeah, we like had a couple turns where we just literally didn't see dragons, which is one of the problems of the more aggro slanted version of Dromai. You just kind of have less dragons in the deck. There's an argument for not throwing the snatch here, but I think I like forcing the issue. Fortunately, we're down to one Ash. What are we doing? This play does not make much sense. Sheesh. I think I will AB. I think I want to put the Thamai in play, pitching both reds. Well, like right now I only have one Uvia and two Thamais in the list because like I don't know how to make space for more dragons with all the go again attacks. I'm very confused by what this play was. Surely we block with another card here. Whatever, man. Here, hold this. Oh, that's pretty good. If he's gonna do it like that, I kind of want to go Thamai first with the no Phantasm. Because he has this floating. Because this Kyloria is kind of not great with this floating. Here's a hidden technique of take the first attack, but pop the thing at the very end. Like, surely if this is actually a problem, you should have put a piece of armor somewhere over here. I guess you could put the armor here. It doesn't really matter, but... Every time. Like, surely just pop one of these instead. Save 2 damage. I guess you're not... Yeah, I guess it's fine. Well, those are a hand of cards. Wait, I get to keep my dragons? This is OP. How do we play this? Do we even play this flame call? I kind of think I think I set the flame call because we can't actually use the resources from it. Go like rabble, rake, arsenal, flame call. I think I like that. Doesn't matter. He has plenty of earth cards in the bin, but he also doesn't matter because he can't decompose. Just do this first. Don't let him know what's going on. Oh, sorry. It's been too long. Now this looks like a good flame call hand. We can bottom it for our E-Strike. Don't think I care about this. Bro, imagine we had Fearless Confrontation. Would have gone crazy. I've actually been debating on Fearless and both this and Prism. Okay, how do we sequence this? Sigil. Oh man, is it a double flame call angle? Nah, probably just pitch a flame call, right? Do this, do this. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, putting more stuff on the board is probably better anyways. Just like use all of our cards. And then we can go E-Strike draw a card instead. Okay, that's better. Second Mordred? Second Mordred. Honestly, if he pops, I don't really care. We'll just pitch this for an Ash. We still have the E-Strike. It's not a big deal. Could be greedy and just snap it. But we still have like a bunch of attacks with no go again in our deck. We're ahead. Don't need to take that risk. Quick dodging an Ashwing is interesting. Surely... okay. I guess. Surely you hold on to all this for whatever's in the back, right? Like, I haven't used the Flame Call yet. Surely... and I pitched cards. Like, I pitched a Flame Call. Surely I have a card still in my hand that I could play here. And it's not a dragon. I think you kind of know that I have, like, something that costs money that I'm going to use the Flame Call on. See you, Mara. Thanks for watching. Do I snap this? No. No. Ashwing down. We've got 2 Ash in play. Just trying to figure out what I want to do with this passing Mirage. I think we can gamble 1 point. I don't think that 1 point's going to make a difference. Let's see. 2 of these, all of these. 2 of these. There's a chance that he has one in his next hand. He's got, like, at least 2 poppers left in the deck. Man, I have a gift for always drawing Oath off of Tome. I think I've done this every time I've ever cast Tome. Just play... get rid of this. I don't really need another Mara guy. Okay. Let us get a deck that is on our list of matchups on the side. Please. Flame calls have been okay. Let us make some more Ash, which is nice. We just haven't played a matchup yet, though, that, like, we're having to block. Here's a great example. This is going to be a matchup that, like, kind of determines how I feel about it. Do I miss having more defensive cards, and am I punished for having more 2 blocks? What do we do here? Crack gold? I don't know why he invited me to chat, then said nothing. Keep your secrets. Okay, gotta remember, allies don't trigger the Faceberg. Probably getting Gloomveil. Yeah. Oh! Huge! Oh my god. My god. I hate Sonata. What a bullshit card. Me? Okay. Now what? I like how that I'm down 5 points and nothing has changed in his hand yet. And he has an embodiment. What a nonsense game. Just spawned 5 value for free. Actually into just kind of going like Oath into Dust up here. Just like block 2 cards. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because you could have a Snatch behind this. Why have Snatch when you could have Snatch with extra steps? Yeah, okay, man. My god. He just spawned, what, 8 value for free? Nonsense. Interesting armor usage. I guess we make an Ash. I want to go like Rake into Snatch. So we have to keep a card no matter what. I guess I'll leave myself open to blocking for 3. Maybe we just rake. I think I'm fine taking this and then seeing if there's a snatch behind this and then blocking for 5 on snatch. Just in case. I don't want to block and then there's a snatch and I get ganked. Wouldn't Gloomveil have been for 4 here? Made in 2 embodiments. Sus. It doesn't matter. We're getting kind of steamrolled, but... Nope. Rearranged my hand. Alright, stop hitting me. Finally have dragons in play. We can play the game finally. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, and like here's the like why I don't really like this card very much. I basically just have to say no blocks, right? Like if I want to resolve this card. My turn is Scar into Flame Call into Kyloria if I want to resolve this. I don't want to do that. What did he get? Gloomveil? Cool. Yeah, there's a better way to sequence that. Surely you go Skyward for Skizix, then Sonata. But whatever. And see, in my list, this would be a 4 block. And now I just know all of his cards, so I don't even have to play around Lightning Press. This is just such bad sequencing. And he can't even really weapon here. Unless he wants to pitch this for this. This is terrible sequencing. Whatever, man. I think given the nature of the game and how we're going to win, I do want to just block instead. I think it's Scar, push the board, Arsenal, Flame Call. God, this was so much worse. That was terrible sequencing. At least I got a 0 for 7. Okay, this plays. We can go this into this. Play both of these. That's what I said. Yeah. The open on Serenade, then play the Sonata. Serenade, Skizik, Sonata. Find out what I'm doing afterwards. And then whatever you draw turns into a weapon swing. And if you draw a blue off of it, you can also make a rune chant. Yeah, fuck these NIMBYs, man. Ugh. We're gonna lose this game. I think I just block whatever's behind this. I do not like Flame Call versus the aggro decks, man. It's so suck. Like, I'm not outvaluing goddamn 0 for 6 with a Flame Call. What I mean. At least the snaps are off the board. He's got no arsenal. He might brick. I think that's the only way we win this game at this point. He just like has a turn that doesn't do shit and can't convert. And we get to play probably 3-card hand without taking damage. What is this nonsense? Is this what we were hoping for? Might be. The sucky thing here is the block I want to make involves our furnace. This doesn't actually have an aura right now, but I believe he can sort the triggers where the Briar resolves first and he sacks the embodiment. I think we do have to give up the furnace to win this game. We've got 2 ash, it's fine. The alternative is like block 2 cards. We could go like block Flame Call, block Burn Them All. Snatch, snap. It's not going to hit. Just purgs us. I'm just like kind of interested in getting the sink below an arsenal, but I don't think we get to live in that world. The other problem is if we play this Flame Call and we get rid of Furnace, what are we doing with the Phoenix Flame? I guess we're just playing it for 1 value, right? God, what a shit card. I guess we're sinking this Flame Call and hoping to draw into something. We need dragons, man. I think this is the highest likelihood to win this game play. I think we're behind enough that we have to take kind of a risk here. At least I get the card I wanted in Arsenal, I guess. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I think I just had to snap the snatch. Like, I could play the burn them all instead, but I think that's just worse. I think the highest EV line is play the snatch, snap it, flame call, pitch burn them all, pick up a flame, play the flame. Arsenal the sink. I think I'm also fine if he just purgs me. Sick Duskblade. Swung once all game. Here's hoping this actually hits. And I draw something that I can use resources on. That'd be pretty sweet. I'm surprised this is hitting. That's not something I can use resources on. Unfortunate. Well, beggars can't be choosers. I think I still play the Aswell instead of the Burn Them All. I think we're just casting this. Watch him purg the flame instead. That'd be hilarious. All right, we have a board that's good enough for us to go block our whole hand, play a starter, swing, pass, and win the game off of that now. This is a good enough board to carry us to victory with blocking with 4 cards. And before I'm just turning on his scars. Ah, right on cue. Drawing tomes when we're about to hit single digits. Classico. I hate this card so much. That's a good reason to not block, I guess. You have the action points to play all the cards you're going to draw. So this is going to get pitched into AB. Why are you hitting me? Hit a dragon, you'll draw a card. Man, the 5s are kind of annoying here. Oh, he doesn't have any Skizix left. Last card in his hand is an Everbloom, right? Oddly enough, I'm thinking that we're supposed to get rid of Miragai here, right? Because the tome, while doing nothing, converts into us pushing our board. The Miragai does actual nothing. We have a defense reaction to block whatever's behind this. Alternatively, we just attack with Asvali, set the tome for later, and just block with a defense reaction. I think this is better. Has he dealt arcane damage this turn? No, right? Okay. Didn't realize that worked on weapons. Never seen that come up before. Well, now we look kind of goofy, but can still make a spectral shield. Still got one value out of our tome. Just clockwork. Go real low, draw the tomes. But we could maybe do something here, so. This hand plays. Hopefully he doesn't come in for a million damage. Haven't seen a lightning press out of his deck. I can't imagine he has one. There's the temptation to block with a 3-block plus shield, but then he could shoot us for an arcane with like a regrowth shock. So I don't think I want to do that. I think we just block with a D-react and bottom something. I haven't decided what we're bottoming though. I want to hold the 3-block. Is it just the tome? I think I just want to play this rake. Or this rabble, rather. Maybe we just arsenal the tome at the end of this. To bottom the rake then. Kind of unfortunate draw here, but getting mighty close to just saying no blocks, though. Arsenal the tome. Block 2 cards. Man, I can't believe that we're, like, clawing our way back in this game. Okay, Flameclaw is actually a good draw to go with this tome. Am I getting purged? Sure. I'm fine with you overblocking with a purg. Three, 5, 7. Well, now that Flame Call looks significantly sillier in the next hand. But it certainly bottoms to an E-Strike. These 3 Ashwings single-handedly won the game. Rake the Embers. Great card. Next attack action, you play this turn, gets +1. Okay. So just a 0 for 1. This is from Arsenal, so it's 4 go again. I get punked by... Succumb to Temptation? Still have 2 burn-up shocks in your deck. Still have a regrowth left. You do have Command and Conquer in your deck. I gotta be careful about poppers. If you regrowth shock me, you get something back, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Okay, that's good to know. I definitely forgot about that. It's been so long. I think I just say no blocks. Just make him have it, right? Like, this whole hand plays. We go Rabble, Flame Call. No, we don't have a Phoenix Flame anymore. So this has to go on the bottom for the E-Strike, so we block with a Thamai. But I don't have to decide what I'm doing with Thamai yet. That ain't it. Ooh, that certainly is not it. I haven't quite decided what we're doing after this yet, but we're certainly doing this. Sink below? What the fuck? I'm not sure yet. We're pretty early on in our LL testing. I haven't really put much work into LL yet. He stopped drawing hands that converted. Literally what we said our out was. I don't think I give a shit about this Thamai. I think I'd rather put a 3 go again in my arsenal to convert next turn. Yeah, he started having some doo-doo hands that didn't really do anything because he burned his snaps. And then after that, and he'd gone through like a lot of go-agains. He also made a bit of a mistake on a couple turns, but this is the problem with Briar. This deck just sucks, man. Also, if he's... I think he just loses the game this turn. Like, not actually, but... Also, this is a mistake. You should hold on to that and shoot my Ashwing. Which might mean he has another one in his hand. All right, this converts. Unfortunately, I do kind of have to respect that. Unfortunately, I physically can't block this. We still have AB, so if he draws a deal 1 arcane, we can pitch to AB. Just like block with Yenderai. Probably block the next thing also. That's unfortunate. I think I just let this happen and then play Sigil. And then on our turn, we go Oath, Tome, Flame Call, Ashwings. And that should seal the deal. Yeah, that was quite a silly Force of Nature turn. Also, he could have saved damage last turn by burn up shocking for just the shock to shoot an Ashwing and steal our action point. This should take all of his cards. Unless he has a burn up shock and shoots our Ashwing and remembers that he can do that this time. And then we just cycle his hand after this. Also, getting these defensive cards out of the way was kind of nice. Because we don't want to draw these next turn. He could also have another Command and Conquer. He's only seen one. I'm a little confused by this list. One Command and Conquer, one Sink Below. When did that Command and Conquer even go to the graveyard? I don't even remember this happening. Did you just like block a physical attack with it or something? Oh my god. Yeah, no CMHs either. I don't think they're in the deck. My god, he could have shot both Ashwings. Oh, it was the face perg. Okay, that makes sense. Yep, that kills. Does this kill? How do I play this hand? Drop, draw a random card? That sucks ass. It's probably just Thamai Blaze. Kind of hate it, but Yeah, that the sink below in this deck construction is quite dubious. What time is it? 7:40. We can play a few more games. But that answered kind of the question that I wanted to see. Yeah, I really, really didn't like having the flame calls in my deck uh in that game. They were, I think, what was causing me to lose the game. I had to keep awkward hands to play them. It was actively detrimental to the entire game. But I've always felt that way about this card. It's good in the matchups that it's good. It's bad in the matchups that it's bad. But when you build your deck with this card, you kind of price yourself into playing it in a lot of matchups because of like how it affects your deck construction. Okay, let's catch up on what happened at the Pro Quest that I would have gone to today. Looks like my buddy got to the finals and tossed. Unlucky. Mario won our Pro Quest, and it was 16 people. Thomas Bet. Man, I'm gonna butcher his last name. Bet Gilia. Where do my boxes go? I guess while we're waiting, I can crack some packs. And feel free to ask me anything while we're waiting for our next game. Man, I should do the thing that I see like League streamers do where I have like a secondary game to play while we're in queue. Which video? Are you talking about my like what's wrong with Fab right now video? I haven't started it yet. I just have like a Word doc of like thoughts about it. I'm gonna put a lot of work into it, so that's pretty good. Crack gold, draw card, play rake, arsenal pass. I'm down for all of this. What does this do? Destroy this, gain a resource. Activate this only if you played a lightning card this turn. Interesting. Bro, I think Lucas is the third smartest Lucas now. He hasn't topped in forever. He sucks. The thing that sucks about this play, though, I'm going to go to 0 Ash if I play the Rake, right? No, I'll go to 1 Ash. I don't know if I want to even do that. What if I just play the Asvali Furnace Pass? I kind of like that. And then we stay at 2 Ash with the Rake and Arsenal. I think I like this play. Two Ash and Asvali and a good Arsenal. I'm okay with all of these things. I'm pretty interested in what's going on with this chess piece, though. I don't know why you would play that over the make $2 one. This is pretty good. Unfortunately, our hand actually blocks for a total of 6, so this burn-up shock's probably happening. I wish we had 4 blocks in our deck. This would be a 4 block, and this would be a 4 block with my other construction. Oh. Okay. Bro, just blinding it? The cojones! My God. I don't even have a 3-block to put in front of this. Okay, whatever. I guess I hold this L. Whatever, man. We're racing. WWMD, what would Mara do? She'd race. And I will hold this L. Man, this whole turn just was bricked by actual 2-3 blocks. Ridiculous. Whatever. And he's drawing a ball lightning next turn. Open on Tome. We don't have any other chain enders right now. We're going to go to 2 resources floating. Use 1 on the rake. Use the other on the flame call, but do nothing with the resources. Probably just get rid of the flame call then. It's just worth an ash. Which 4 do I want to keep? Keeping the D-React seems pretty high value. I think we can get rid of the Rabble. He's not going to block. This is kind of risky, but if he has a Popper, this is worse. But this has the upside of making an Ashwing. But also, if he pops, he's on a 3-card hand, and this deck probably sucks on small hands. I did not know this blocked. Should have kept your chest. I think we make a Spectral Shield. We have Ashwings for AB, so I think we can afford to spend our dollar to gain a life. Surely he doesn't kill 4 Ashwings, right? Like, that's nonsense. All right, we got a D-React. We got 4 Ashwings. I feel pretty good. Does this look like the kind of man or woman that would play Arc Lightning to kill our Ashwings? I think not. In fact, oh, maybe, probably not. My God. Wait, this isn't even good. You have 2 cards. I'll just block. Oh, he's killing her Ashwings. Wait, he's doing it. Kind of. I'm confused. Some of this is going face, some of this is going Ashwings. Also, surely the ball lightning should have happened before the chest. Do I block chest or flame call here? I think I block flame call because I'm going to play snatch. I'm so confused by this turn. I don't understand. It killed 2 of the Ashwings. Whatever, man. Anyways. Ah, yes. The jest... the jest grasp block. I had not considered that. Okay. You sure showed me. This hand's great. You know what would have been great? A tome. Instead, we're going to draw tome as soon as this hits single digits. What is this? What are these shenanigans? What is this? Go again. Do I care about this? He said no blocks. Can't weapon yet. You could grasp weapon and Ashwing, I guess. It's kind of loose. What the fuck is in your hand? If it was a second strike and you had a blue, you would have just done that. Probably just like weapon swing after this and just like set up. So what am I doing? What do I want to do? I want to play this Scar. I want to play this Snatch. I want to play this Kyloria. So I want to block with 1 card. The Yenderai, probably. Do I do it here or on the next thing? Probably the next thing. Get 2 Ash. If you cheese me with an on hit on the next thing, what's the worst thing that could happen? It's a ball lightning? I think I just don't block this and I block the next thing. And if you leave me with all 5 cards and cheese me here, like, whatever, my hand's great. Just actually play my whole hand. Can I afford to go to 10? I don't think so. I think I need to stretch the game out another turn. Need like 1 more turn of attacking with my dragons to like even out the life totals. What is this? What are these shenanigans? Bro just doesn't want an arsenal. PTSD from CC where everyone has arsenal disruption. This makes no sense. Surely you want an arsenal in this deck. Whatever. Does this change anything? We're going to play Kyloria and Snatch. I could not play the Scar and pitch the Scar to the Kyloria and block with a Chroma here, go to a 12. I do 4 less on the turn. But I still have to pitch a card. I think I'm fine with this. I need to extend the game. I could also block chest here because maybe I don't get to block chest twice. I think this is fine, though. Attacking with this one first just because he could have, like, a shock. Oh, I forgot. True. I mean, I don't hate having a gold. Now, here's the question. Do we snap this? No matter what we could draw, we could Furnace Gold. I don't think we need to do any of that, though. I think I'm fine drawing any card and putting it in an arsenal. Is that true? Flame Call's probably a bad arsenal. It's probably fine, though. Probably try to block 7 here. Okay. El Clasico. This will cover the ping from this, Grasp, Activation, the Rune Chant from Grasp, and then I can block the Sword Swing with Chest. But then I'd have to pitch 1 card to AB, and then you'd have 1 card left in hand. Ball, Lightning, Blue. Or you could do that. This is significantly worse, but... So there's 1, 2, 3 Arcane. I can't stop this and keep my card, so we just let this happen. You can have your card. Kind of unfortunate. This is why you probably wanted to Arsenal the 2nd strike last turn. Maybe I should have kept the Shelter and just blocked with it instead. I don't know. We take 1 more point doing it this way, but we make him draw the card here instead. Surprised he's not attacking the Kyloria, to be honest. Ooh, huge. Wasted card draw. I think we just snap and then snatch snap. Please no sigil suffering. Oh, that was a good draw. Is it a good draw? I guess it doesn't really matter. No matter what we draw, it's just Yenderai pitch. And then he has to block some of this. Probably the Kyloria, though Grasp would have made sense to block earlier. I mean, he wasn't dead. I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't just play the channel and then shoot me with the Vaporize. Draw 2 cards. Seems pretty reasonable. Go back to a 4-card hand and then make your block decisions. Oh, this game would have been so much easier if we had 4 blocks. Yeah, I don't think I like this style, but I need to try this style into Viserai, I think. Because I think I like the defensive style more into Starvo, which that makes sense. You just put dragons on the board and that's all that matters. Basically, all the slow decks, I think I like the defensive style more. So it's a question of which is better against the aggro decks. I don't think Flame Call is very good. I think what the other decks are doing, what the other decks are doing is better than what you're doing. I think part of the problem too is this deck isn't constructed to use the 2 resources very well. Got a red battalion. So like, you know, that's a deck construction problem that I could fix. I could add in more 2 costs to the deck so I can use it better. She already left. She went to bed. She has Halloween plans tomorrow. Or tonight. Something. I don't remember. Also, hi Smurf, how you doing? Are you going to Worlds? Slash, are you, if you're going to Worlds, are you playing in Worlds? Nice. You Prism gaming? But are you Prism gaming for all 15-ish rounds? You have to Prism game in both then. What? You have to in both. That's the dream. We've been waiting for this moment for years. Yeah, it does look kind of dubious playing her in LL, unfortunately. Ah. Did you start on Dromai? Icelander, okay. I guess that's still kind of in a similar vein to New Prism. Low life, total hero that does really technical things. Yeah. I think that if we have a few more tweaks to LL, Icelander will probably be good, and that's probably where you want the balance of the format to be. I think if Icelander is good, that means LL is probably fun, if that makes sense. I feel pretty similar to Dromai though. Like if Dromai is good, that probably is an indication of the format being healthy and fun to play. It doesn't just mean ships passing in the night. You have to interact with each other on some way, shape, or form. But maybe that's not always true. What else do I think about this list? I didn't really care for the scars. They were okay though. The scars were like I think better in LL than they were in CC because it's easier to go lower in this format because people have such good explosive turns at the beginning of the game. My problem with building the deck in this way is I feel like the reason that you're playing Dromai in LL is so that way you can put dragons on the board and then you're just blocking for the rest of the game and either your opponent deals with your board and you redeploy because they didn't let you block, or you block 3 cards, play a starter, get basically like 9 to 12 on defense on 3 cards, or sorry, you get like 9 to 12 on defense on off of 3 cards, and then play 1 card and get like 7 to 9 on offense. So you're just like going technically above rate on both sides of the turn cycle, but you're really going above rate on offense because you're getting turnover turn value with your board. And I think that strategy only makes sense with a high block average because you need to be like play a rabble, block 3 cards, play an oath, block 3 cards. So it's like your early turns are like put some shit on the table, then just start blocking. With this kind of strategy, you're saying I want to trade damage with my opponent every turn, but every other deck that's looking to trade damage has an explosive turn at the beginning of the game. So even if you can nickel and dime them on most turn cycles, it doesn't matter because you start behind like 15 to 20 points. Just save Dromai for Sage. I'll look into that format after Worlds probably. Maybe I'll make some content. I don't know. I've ranted about that format. You've probably heard me in either the podcast or on stream about that. Just like I just don't give a shit about that format until I have a reason to give a shit about it. Just because it's being marketed doesn't mean that I care. It's like the devs saying yum yum and trying to make that a thing. Just because you're saying it doesn't mean it's going to be a thing and I'm going to care. I think the billowings were pretty good. I think it's really just that Ashwings are really good right now. But that's always been the case. Ashwings are always the best dragon. I didn't miss the other boots. I actually did kind of like the snaps in these games. I played like a couple games of Dromai off stream before this, and I was playing a more defensive list, and I had the new boots. And they were actually kind of awkward to use. I actually kind of liked the snaps. I that might be the one thing that I take from this list. Get rid of a lot of the other junk, but keep the snaps. It's not just that it's nothing until after Worlds. It's nothing until I have a reason to care about it. There has to be events for that format for me to care about it, right? Like just because the format doesn't exist doesn't mean I'm going to play it. I don't I don't I don't have a genuine interest for the format. My interest is going to be derived from either a social community thing of everyone else around me is playing it and I want to be included, so I'm also going to be playing it, or tournament equity of like this is what is going on competitively, so I have to be involved in this format to actually keep up competitively. And not I'm either being told by LSS I have to care, or I'm being told by the community I have to care. I'm okay with either of these. If like my local group is like fuck yeah, we're all Sage gaming now, and this is just what we're doing, uh, that's fine. I don't care what we do. I just want to hang out with my friends, right? Like it doesn't even have to be fab. Like we could. It doesn't matter what we're doing. I just want to hang out with my friends. Speaking of which, I got to figure out some scheduling of things with friends because I want to do our yearly Friendsgiving, and I haven't. I usually drive the bus on scheduling that, and I have not because of World's Prep. Maybe we should do a cookout this year. That'd be fun. We should do like a potluck or potluck. What do you know what I'm trying to say? Type of thing. But sometimes people phone in the food that they bring. I think a cookout might be more fun. Just fucking bring meat. Who cares? Bring some sides. Let's pull up a Google Doc. Nope, that's my calendar. Somehow typing in doc pulled up my calendar. Flame Call sucks. That's my number one take so far. Kind of going hand in hand. Blocking is profitable this format. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Snap's pretty good. What is it? Dragon Scale? Exactly. If they make Sage like a format locally competitively, I'm all down. I don't know if I would travel to a calling to play it. I don't care. If there was something driving distance, like I don't know, there was a New Hampshire calling. Oh, sure, fucking whatever. Something to do on the weekend, right? If it's just a skirmish thing, fucking I don't care, man. I already barely go to skirmishes as it is. Though the main reason I didn't go to skirmishes was because they were always sealed or blitz, two of probably the worst formats in the game. So like, not only is this not helpful for prepping for the next major, but this also just isn't fun. and the prizing isn't good enough to warrant me playing an unfun format. I don't need the prizing to be goated at a skirmish. That's not necessary. But if the format isn't fun and this isn't even prep for me, why am I playing? The only reason I'll play is for EV, and that isn't good enough for like at these events. So I have no motivation to go. Let's do some general takeaways. I think we can move this down. Oath can be... I can't spell awkward. Oh my god, I guessed right the first time. Juiced. Limcall does make your E-strikes better. That was a line that was coming up a bit. That's a giant misplay. The fact that the side events at Worlds have not only Blitz, but Commoner or whatever. Like, what are we doing? I'm not going to get unwound right now about it. I'm going to save that for the video, but it's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm working right now on a video. Okay, who raise your hand if you were here when I made my video talking about how MST was the worst classic constructed meta of all time. Raise your hand if you saw that video, just so I know that I'm talking to some knowers in chat. If you haven't, you don't know what I'm talking about, I really recommend going to watch that video. I put a lot of work into that. I think that was a really good video. I think I gave an appropriate critique of the format, and I think that it was not disingenuous. I think that it was... I can't think of the words that I want to think of right now, but I think it was a good critique of the format and the issues that the game was facing in that moment. I am looking to do something similar to that, critiquing everything that has happened over the past basically 2 years of Fab. It's basically everything from that moment forward has felt like an L from LSS. And I have been the canary in the coal mine about this for a very long time. I've been complaining for a long time, and I was not complaining prior to this. I was one of Fab's biggest spokespersons. I was literally that guy in the meme of, do you have a moment to hear about our Lord and Savior, Flesh and Blood? And kind of from that point forward, I've only had complaints about the game. And the hope was that the criticism and critique will be heard and addressed, and changes would happen. It's fallen on deaf ears, and now other people are starting to see all these other things happening, and wait, hold on, maybe Pheno's right about all these things he's been bitching about. unfortunate. I don't. I love this game. I love Flesh and Blood, and it makes me really sad seeing everything that's been happening. So I'm gonna try one last time, giving a criticism of the game, kind of professor style, and talk about all the problems that I see, why they're problems, what I hope to see change in the future. Because otherwise, I don't know if I'm going to keep playing this game. Or at a minimum, it's just going to be another card game to me. Like, Fab was supposed to be different. You know what I mean? This is the wayward home for people that lost their games. They were going to be different. They weren't going to make the same mistakes that the other big guys made. They weren't going to screw us over. And we're seeing a lot of mistakes, a lot of sloppiness, a lot of just poor decision making. And the sad thing is, too, all of this very easily fixed as far as I can see. Because it's all decision making. You can just make different decisions. You can just not wake up and choose violence, right? Like, you can just don't do these things. Because if these things don't change, Fab's just going to be another card game to me. I'll play because the EV. I won't give a shit about the game. I won't care. And that's really depressing to me. I want to care. This is not supposed to just be another game. I don't want this to be Battle Spirits, where the only reason I played was for the free tendies. I didn't give a fuck about the game. Didn't give a fuck about the community. Didn't give a fuck about the company. They could suck my dick. Didn't care. I was just there to pick up the paycheck, right? I don't want that to be what Fab turns into for me. I'll be very sad. Honestly, if that happens, I'll probably just make Fab content for fun. Stop playing competitively. Because if they're not going to create an environment that is good for competitive play, I'm just not going to bother. I'll just enjoy the casual side of the game, hang out with my friends. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, that's the most important thing to me, hanging out with my friends and having fun with the boys. Then I'll just find a different game to have fun with and take seriously. Or just not. Because I actually, before Fab, I stopped playing games competitively. I kind of gave up on that because I suck. Kind of gave up on that dream of being good at card games. And then after COVID, I had that itch to get out of the house and do something, and that's what got me to start being competitive again. And then for some reason, it clicked finally, and I was able to start being good at card games for once in my life. Yeah, maybe I mean, I might even just go play VGC instead. That was one of the only other things that I've played before that I was like actually good at for a little bit. I played VGC during Oros. I think I got first or second place at like a PQ level event for Pokemon. And I was actually the one that invented one of the meta teams. There was during the Kangaskhan era, Metal Rain became meta. And I was the very first person to top with that team, and I just thought that was a cool team, and I just like made the core for it, and it just picked up afterwards, and I didn't even know until later because I stopped playing after that event. And I topped the ladder once on Smogon, so like I was actually pretty decent at Pokemon, but it's just so hard to keep up with it, and I wasn't hacking or anything, so like actually making the teams was like pretty difficult. It all makes me very sad. It's gonna be a very somber video. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on that on the side. I'll try to get it out before Worlds, but don't hold me to the coals on that one because I got Worlds prep. We'll see what I have for free time in the next couple weeks. Because realistically, I should put more time into prep instead. Anyways, that was depressing. Drop of Dragon Blood. That was another one. Honestly, the drop like seemed better on paper than in practice. The Mai's been overperforming. I don't think I've cast Command and Conquer a single time. I'm just so fucking afraid of getting popped and like IPing 2 cards. Okay, here's an interesting question from the past games. The hat choice with Royal. We played Royal every single game, and we ran into some awkward situations drawing the tomes pretty late in the game. It's pretty interesting to think about how detrimental that was to us. If if nothing else, even if we didn't have the tomes, just like playing Royal for the gold to crack the gold at the beginning of the game was pretty good. Even if we don't have the tomes in the deck, just like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna go first, crack a gold, make 2 ash, play something, arsenal pass. I have an arsenal, I have a thing, I have some ash in play. Whatever, that was probably worth cracking my helmet. The alternative would have been like what, time skipper boots or seekers? Or what's that stupid other helmet? This fucking thing? God, imagine going second and getting to crack that because your opponent tapped out. My God. You'd probably win the game instantly, right? Okay. I think I have some solid thoughts on the deck. Tomorrow we'll take a crack at a more defensive list and see how that compares and how that feels. And I think something that we're gonna have to keep an eye out on is against some of the faster decks, was being defensive good? Like, did that actually improve the matchup versus if anytime we drew a 0 for 4 on defense, would that have actually been better to shorten the game by playing a 0 for 4 on offense? My current inclination is most of the time that's not true because a lot of the decks, it's not just raw damage. There's like on hits and such, which make blocking pretty profitable. And again, I think you're winning a lot of your games in Dromai because you're extending the game out. Your second cycle is incredibly good, and getting more turns in the game means more opportunities to attack with the dragons that you put in play. Basically, if you can stick a dragon, you want the game to extend so you can get multiple swings with them.
Okay, I think that's all my thoughts for now. I think I'm gonna... How many people we got watching right now? All right, unless you guys want to see some pack opening shit, I think I'm just gonna end stream here. Like, if you guys want to do some AMA and just like yap about shit while I open packs, I can keep streaming. That's up to you guys. If not, I think I'm just gonna end stream here and do some shit with the team. Thoughts? All right, good talk. That being said, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. If you want this Draw My list, it's going to be on the Patreon, or it already is on the Patreon, so you can check that out there. And tomorrow we'll be doing some more streaming with a more defensive slanted version of Draw My. Again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Have a great